a guy who's going to extend him a little bit. That would seem to me to be the most logical way for him to hear the war. In Isaac's case, he's a terrific guy, and we love him dearly, and he wants his shot. So if he wins it, then God bless him. It's not in my hands to decide. Sergey is I believe a very special talent, and I think he is a very special person. And to his credit, when we offer him an easy opponent, he complains. So we wanted to make him happy too. Fighting easy opponents is not how you prepare for the defining fight of your life.
And for the Russian people, it's not good.
Yes.
For Russian fans, like they will say it's easy work. Like we're not going to watch it, even because if fighting in Russia, fight in Russia could be happen with the
kind of like the guy
who is deserve fighter.
Yeah. And Isaac is
Isaac is really like I long time saw him, watched his fights on my show, and somewhere, and in my mind was like how I will fight with this guy. Interesting, because he's a really uncomfortable style, and he's right now growing up and getting better.
Have you been wanting more of a
Fight by fight, yeah.
Have you been wanting more of a challenge in your fights? You haven't really been pushed hard in a while by your opponents. Have you been wanting more of a challenge?
Хочешь, чтобы тебе как-то больше денег задавал проблем?
I think so, yeah, because only from these fights you're getting experience.
Yeah.
When problem comes to you, and you're making something and getting experience for the future. If easy opponent, like I don't know, like I had some fights when you didn't get, when I didn't get any experience at all,
Right.
Then fight longer, the more you getting more experience for the future, and you feel more sure and more comfortable for next opponent, for next difficult opponent, as a new goal, a new problem, and new goal, and you should decide it. It's interesting. This motivates me.
Yeah.
going old school and more than one way.
To working hard and working hard in the in the training camp and get a victory over this opponent.
Hey Kathy, Kovalev's made a career of being a road warrior, fighting in guys' backyards like Cleverly and Jean Pascal. Did you feel you kind of owed him a hometown fight, being a champion?
Well, it was always a plan to give him a hometown fight. And frankly, I worry about a guy who performs really well on the road when they come home. That's going to be my biggest concern in this one. And I know Sergey will be mindful of it, so I don't have to worry. But it's a whole different set of pressure. You have your friends and your family and people around you who are normally you're isolated from. And I've seen more than one fighter, Jeandra Holyfield, who when they got into that fight in their hometown, had the worst night of their life. So this is another part of the challenge he has to conquer, because he comes from a great big country that's full of lots and lots of people. There's clearly a big market for him there. And that's another market he has to conquer. My feeling about him has always been that, he's going to be a fighter who's from the whole world, not just one place. But this is one very important place. So this is another challenge that Sergey's going to be facing on July 11th.
Kovalev, do you feel any added pressure fighting in Russia? Do you feel more pressure?
I feel every time pressure because I'm undefeated and my nickname Crusher. My nickname pushed me.
That puts the pressure.
Yeah, I should improve my nickname every fight, and I feel pressure. And it's more in Russia. Doesn't matter where, everywhere. In Russia, same, because everywhere I feel pressure, even
Part of what makes Sergey so special is that he puts all that pressure on himself. You don't have to do it for him.
Is it the fact that he could take you into deep water that's going to best prepare you for Ward, or is it something about his style that is going to help you be, better prepared for Ward?
Some things Chilemba has, yeah, some like style because like a spoiler, more like a spoiler, a lot of defense, and my goal is totally like even in the target, his head and all the body, as less to miss my punch, throw my punch and get more target, and I think so. It's one step of my prepare for underwater.
Have you been able to, I know it means a lot for you to bring the belts back to Russia. Have you gone back with those belts before, and did they have any kind of parade or ceremony for you back there? Is anything like that going to happen this time?
Well, Russian people already saw my belt, yeah, and
When was that?
but not in the ring.
Okay.
Just on the table or on me and or some press conference, But I wanna show and bring my belts in the ring and just make a gift for the Russian people, for Russian fans who love the boxing. And already a long time ago, hear the invitation to come to the fight in Russia. Okay, like how much? Not it less. In America, I will get more, and I will stay in America. And just right now, we got good offer, and we're ready.
Will you be training in America, or are you going to also train in Russia for the fight?
No, I'm going to make prepare. I think so there, because right now, if we're going to Russia May 2nd, and I'm gonna stay there because change hours time. Yeah, that time it's not good for the body, And I'm gonna stay there, and we'll go maybe on Kafkas or somewhere on high altitude. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe in Moscow. Just I need to come to Russia, and I have 1 week to resolve this moment. There's a lot of offers now I have already.
And we're on a little bit of a press tour now because he's going to do a press conference in Russia on May 5th.
Kathy, how do you wind up? I'm just curious because you have most times you see a sponsor, it's a product, it's a movie, it's a beer, like that. You have a copper company. I'm just curious how that. They sell copper in the store. What is that about?
I think it's Sergey can explain it better because he's a personal friend of Mr. Ratushkin.
Oh yeah, could you? Why would a copper company sponsor a boxing match?
Because he's my friend.
It's got a lot of money.
No,
That's a good answer.
Yeah, because we met with this person. I met with this person personally, and someday, last my visit in Russia, I spoke with him about possible fight in Russia, but I said that not enough money, Russian promoters can give on TV some sponsors, not enough money for make the fight. And maybe 3 weeks ago, he called me and I want to help you. I saw that your dream is very important for you, and he loves boxing too.
That helps.
Right now, he loves boxing too because right now he's making another boxing show in Yekaterinburg, MMA and boxing together. May 6th. Yeah, May 6th. We'll be there. To
And
watch
Dmitry
live.
Mikalenko will be on it.
Oh, that's that, okay.
Yeah.
Is that an M1 show or what is that? No.
I'm not sure. But I know. Just, yeah, professional boxer and MMA. Some fights from MMA.
Okay.
And he just supports. He has the opportunity to support athletes, and he's building a lot of churches. He's very believing God, and a lot of investment money for churches in Russia.
Sergey, are you following soccer? I mean, the day before you fight is the final of European Championship on Sunday. You're fighting on Monday. Russia is playing the European Championship. Could you imagine the possibility of Russians on Sunday getting the European Championship Cup in soccer and you fighting next day? You're gonna follow it, before the fight? Football?
Да, футбол ты будешь как бы наставлять, потому что
If Russian team will get in final,
A day before you fight.
yeah, I will support this, but I don't believe it.
Why not?
Because it's Russian soccer.
You guys have some good players though. No?
Never.
No?
Never.
Arbitron was good.
Because they finance soccer players very a lot. And why you should to do something if you get enough money for the life?
When I know all the boxers like you and Radovich and others felt like you had to leave Russia to pursue your career professionally. Even though you knew that, how hard was it to do that back when you made that decision to leave the country? And you came to North Carolina with them. And, how difficult was that for you and your family?
как тяжело было для тебя уехать из страны и начинать свою боксерскую карьеру здесь, в Америке?
Yeah, it was not easy step for me, and I maybe almost 1 year, about 8-9 months, thought about get a flight to America or not. And when I turned back, turned my head in the back, and behind me, I had nothing. Just one small apartment and one old car, and friends. But friends will be if I will go to America, and if it will happen not good, I will return. Nothing to lose, nothing losing, and just but I wanna try. And from kids ages, I dream to see America live, and see these buildings, these school buses. What I saw on the movies. I couldn't believe it because it's Russia. It's Russia. It was everything far away from kids, from people. We didn't see something good. I mean, my neighborhood.
Kathy, if you're not able to work things out with HBO for whatever reason, are you allowed to go elsewhere since they have a contract with them, but if they decline for whatever reason, could you go to another network or pay-per-view or do some other way to have it shown in the States?
One step at a time. We'll work something out. At the moment, the goal is to have it made right.
No, I know that, but I'm saying if it's not an HBO broadcast, does your contract with them allow you, when they decline, to go and try to make a deal elsewhere if possible?
Not to Showtime.
Doing this on a Monday night, we're outside the contract. We'll work something out.
Sergey, are you going to invite President Putin to the fight?
I'm not. I won't, but I cannot to do it. It's not possible. If maybe I will. I can say sure, but maybe it is my offer to get
his attention. Obama didn't show up today, right?
But maybe he's gonna be there. I don't know, because the prime minister is gonna be there. Will be there.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, a lot of prime ministers will be there.
Egis, and do you find it amusing that Donna Stevenson said this week he's willing to fight Sergey now?
Did you see my tweet back?
Yeah.
Puck, 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 puck. Another puck, 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 puck.
Your chicken is
or is that a
different.
dog?
It's a Russian,
Well,
I think we worked that out.
Both in one.
Sergey gonna make the duck noise?
They like it, they like it, right? They want-
I did already.
One more time. We've been debating if it's a duck or a chicken.
Yeah, chickens and can just like.
That's what he's doing lately.
Hey, Sergey, the last fight you had in Russia was 5 years ago, right? Like 4 or 5 years ago?
I don't remember already. Like five, 2011. Yeah.
Yeah, 2011. That fight was the fight where the incident happened.
That.
Well, I just want to know if that you want to erase that memory by coming back fighting at home.
I already forgot everything, you know. Just life is going.
Mm-hmm.
Life is going, and we're going to do our job and make great fights in the boxing. I think so. I try to do it.
Anybody else?
Kathy, if HBO is for some reason not able to televise this particular fight, you mentioned that Ward Kovalev is going to be HBO pay-per-view. With the logistics of it happening in Russia, and if they're unable to pick it up, do you think that is going to hurt the build-up for a Ward fight, potential fight, or do you think it's already built up enough?
I think we obviously have more work to do to build it up. We'll figure something out, whether it's on HBO's channel or in some other way. But Sergey's fans will get to see the fight, and we will continue to work toward this goal. And to make this clear, because somebody said earlier, the contracts are signed. They've been signed for a while for this fight. It's just a matter of everybody being healthy and being there to fulfill it. So we'll keep our fingers crossed as always. It's boxing. But I think when we get there, we are going to be looking at, God willing, if everything goes according to plan, two of the 3 or 4 best fighters in the world in their prime, undefeated, fighting each other for pound supremacy. It is the best fight that can be made in boxing. And I think that particularly in today's world of instant communication, Twitter, Facebook, all this stuff, I think we are heading into a situation where, even the casual fans are going to get this message. This is the best. And this is the opposite of Mayweather-Pacquiao in so many ways. It's a great story. We'll tell it when the time comes, but for the moment, preparation has to happen. And that's because of what Andre Ward wanted at the time. So he got it. And hopefully everything works out in November. Yes.
Excuse me, Sergey, you've had many impressive victories, knockout wins. Do fans make more of those all 29 wins, or do they bring attention to the draw that you had at the Pueblo Mansion, which I was there at? Do they make more about your impressive wins or that one draw that you had? Like,
People or media? Спрашивают, да, вот это ничья, которая у тебя была в плей-по-матче.
Much more good when it's like your wins and 0-0. Yeah, sure, but right now already I don't care because everybody knows who needs. Everybody knows like what happened, and is the most goal to save 0 of losses. It's draw just a technical draw, It's not my opinion. It's not my fault. It's fault of the referee.
the guy quit too.
Yeah, because he was not experienced referee. Like if somebody getting floor from the punch, referee should start and counting, right? But he like what happened, like.
Well, some other